I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah, yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts, be my referee. I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you.
Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. So today we're going to be cleaning out the shed. We do this every single year. If you're new to my channel, my name is Brandy. Would love to have you subscribe. We do cleaning motivation here on my channel. And today's video is going to be a good one because it's going to be jam-packed full of dirt and hopefully to get you guys motivated to do some cleaning. This is what normally happens to our shed every year. We just got these doors built onto our shed thanks to my dad. And we also got this new ramp here built for my husband's lawnmower. And this is why the shed gets so much dirt in it every year, is because we didn't have a door on it. If you have been with me for years, then you knew that. But just for new followers here, that is the reason why all these leaves and everything are in the shed. But I'm just going to give you guys a little overview here of everything, but it is really, really dirty. There is yard sale stuff in here that we need to get out and load up on the back of my husband's truck. I'm going to see if my husband can get the power wash extension cord to run down here, and we'll use the power washer in here, which would be really good. But I don't know if it'll reach. We'll have to wait and see. If not, we'll probably just have to do it the old-fashioned way. But I have really bad allergies, so the pollen and the dirt and everything kind of gets to me after a while. So I hope we can use the power washer. But as you can see, this shed is a hot mess. So I want to get this cleaned up really nice. Everything needs to have a new home, like organizing. We got a lot of stuff just laying around and just a lot of junk. It's very, very messy. So I hope we can make a difference in today's video. And if you're ready to get started, then keep on watching. We also went to a really nice greenhouse nursery yesterday and got some new flowers. Just like a couple. It's not like a whole lot, but I thought I would put it in this video for you guys and share me planting some flowers, because since we're outside, you might as well do some garden motivation as well. But I love planting flowers. Normally we do like mulch and that kind of stuff every year, but we have enough mulch to last us through this time, so we're not gonna have to worry about buying any new. But I did get some new flowers, so I'm excited to plant those.
I like to take everything completely out, like especially if I'm decluttering, organizing. I just like to take everything out so I can see what all I have. And just what I did once I put everything outside was kind of organized it. So I put the yard sale stuff in one pile, and then the stuff that we're keeping that goes back in the shed in another pile. And that just kind of helps see what all we're getting rid of and what all we're keeping, and then that way it just makes it a lot easier to know what we're going to put back when we're done. So our shed has been probably a lot worse than this in the past. This probably wasn't that bad, but to me it was still really, really dirty and messy and unorganized. So we like a tip for you guys, if you have a shed or just some like tools, rakes, that kind of stuff can be hung up, and it's really simple to do. Like my husband just took a couple of nails and nailed them into those big boards, and then it made it really easy for us to hang stuff off it, and it's also really inexpensive. We didn't have to go buy like a special hanging rack or anything like that. So it's just a little tip to get things up off the floor. I think it makes it look a lot nicer. As for my totes in the back, I don't really love how that setup is. They're all just like stacked like all the way to the ceiling, and I really hate that. But however, in today's video, I didn't really mess with the totes, but I thought about going back down some other time and maybe making another row just so that they're not stacked so tall. And then also I really wanted some of those, they're like utility racks, I think is what you call them, to put my totes on. Maybe one day. It's nothing that I'm like in a hurry about doing, but I just thought that it would look nicer, obviously, in the back of the shed as opposed to what it looks like now. But this ottoman here that went to our old couch we're giving to my husband's daughter. And I think I say that in a little bit because I'm going to come back and talk to you guys live in the video here. But I think I'm just going to let you guys watch because there's really not a whole lot to explain. I actually didn't have a whole lot of footage to show you guys in the shed cleaning process because it was just pretty basic cleaning, and I need to actually go and film a clip of the shed before I post this video because I forgot to do that yesterday, and I forgot to show you guys all my little flowers once I was done with them. But when we get done cleaning with the shed here, we're going to be planting some flowers that we picked out at a really nice Amish greenhouse that I really thought was really nice, and I want to go back to it. But if you like flowers, greenhouses are a really nice place to go and look for them. You just got to check out different ones to see what they got. But the reason why I liked this one was because they had a lot of different flowers that Walmart normally doesn't carry. So I did like that. However, Walmart, as far as price goes, is probably a really inexpensive option to get flowers, but I just don't like buying stuff that already looks like it's dead or not well taken care of, so I also try to keep that in mind. And all the plants that I bought off of this Amish place was just beautiful flowers. Like, they were really well watered and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna hop back in and explain what I'm gonna do with the flowers once we get done, but I hope you guys get some motivation out of today's video.
So all this stuff over here is yard sale stuff. So there was a lot of stuff, more than what I thought that there was. And I have to go through some of it because they're in bags and containers. So that's going to be fun because I got to price it all. Our ottoman that went to our old couch we gave to my husband's daughter. And we're going to text her and see if she wants it. If not, we're just going to put it in the yard sale. This is the tote that the lid came off of, but it has like my wedding bouquet in there that I kept because it was like a fake bouquet, but it was a really pretty bouquet that I loved. And then it has some like old books and memories and stuff that I kept, but I don't even know, just stuff that I like didn't want to get rid of. Has some old photo albums in there and stuff like that. But I think what we're gonna do is just get a new tote and put that stuff down in. But this stuff over here is obviously stuff that's going back in the shed. So they're actually in a whole lot compared to all this crap over here that's no longer gonna be in there. We're gonna gain all kind of space. So what I'm gonna do now, I think, is try to put some of this stuff back, and then we'll price the yard sale stuff last. But this is what our shed looks like right now. So a lot better, a lot cleaner. The power washer wouldn't reach all the way to the back, so we tried our best with that, but it doesn't really matter. I can always come in and do a more detailed sweeping back here because I just was trying to get the leaves out of the way. But for the most part, the power washer got a lot of the dirt layer that was on the concrete out of here.
fine, cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of dreams. Tears are approved.
So, like I said, I am going to show a little overview of everything when I get done here. But we're starting up in the front flower bed. I had these two really pretty, almost like, I don't know if they're going to be something that just kind of spreads out, almost not like a bush, but like it just like spreads a little bit, I think, and gets big and grows. They almost look like just like little, I don't even know how to explain it if I'm being honest with you guys, but I forget what they're called. They start with an L. I got a purple one and a white one, and we're going to put them here. I live out in the country, so I have to be really careful about what I plant, and I do have things, and we've had to learn the hard way that the deer will eat stuff. We have a knockout rose bush, and we have a miniature rose bush, and the deer always find their way to it. And let me just tell you, you can buy deer repellent. I know I haven't looked into that yet, but I was just trying to be mindful this year of things to plant that the deer would not touch. So I looked all this stuff up before I bought it, and it says that the deer will not eat it. Does that mean that it's a 100% fact? No. But I'm hoping that the things that I picked today, the deer will not mess with, because that is really frustrating when you go and spend money on flowers and also your hard work that goes into gardening, and then for the deer just to come wipe it out. That's really frustrating. We wouldn't even have deer in the yard if Otis stayed outside 24/7, but you guys know Otis is like an inside dog most of the time, so that's just not going to happen. But I think that is really the reason why the deer have been coming so close at the house, and they come at nighttime when we're asleep, because they figured it out. When Otis is in the house, that's when they come. But yeah, now we're gonna start down here at the maybe, I don't know, I don't really know a whole lot about flowers, but I'm learning about them. But they're really pretty. Before we get started on planting those, and I got a couple marigolds as well, because the deer hate those. They will not eat those. I wanted to go through my lavender bush because the frost had got half of it. Luckily, half of it was still alive, but half of it was completely dead. So I wanted to rip out the dead branches, kind of go through and do a little weeding before I start planting anything, because there was some weeds coming up in the flower bed. But me and my husband are going back and getting a couple more things to plant, and then because we just don't have a lot of stuff down here, we normally have to put stuff in this bed every year unless we want to buy something that comes back every single year. And I don't know if the zinnias come back every year or not, but I know the marigolds do not, unless the seed, I forget, my grandma was like trying to tell me how stuff comes back. Like maybe if the seed falls onto the ground and gets like planted, once it dies, then it will come back. I don't really know. But I don't think any of our marigolds are gonna come back from last year, because we might have just ripped all that stuff out of the ground because it just looked so bad. It didn't have enough water last year. So that is why.
I've been waiting 5 days to explain how you make me feel inside. Baby, got it all figured out, wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight I am going all the way. But when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche.
So the other flowers that I got that I did not film me planting was in our backyard. We have a little flower bed. You guys probably seen it in the vlogs if you watch the vlog channel. But we got two, they're called Cobra something. They're like fern type things. They like shade because the back of the house gets a lot of shade. So I thought that'd be perfect to plant in there. And then we also planted a English lavender in the front flower bed because deer hate lavender. They will not eat that either. So we planted another one of those, and I'm going to show you guys an overview of everything here at the end since I forgot to show you guys. So I need to go out and film that for you guys before we end off this video, but you guys ain't going to know the difference in that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you got some motivation. I hope you enjoyed watching a little gardening. I love going out and getting my hands dirty in the dirt and planting flowers, and I'd probably really enjoy doing gardening too, but my dad and my mom do a garden every single year, and we just kind of share what they have because they always have so much extra, so they share with me, and that's really nice, and I'm really appreciative of that. So I just don't really mess with the garden. Plus my dad has to put electric fence around it and everything to keep all the deer and the groundhogs out. It's just a process where I live. It'd be really hard to get something going because you got to protect it so the animals don't get to it. But I appreciate every single one of you guys. I hope if you are new here, you will think about subscribing. I do cleaning motivation every single week and would love to have you join my little family here on YouTube. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.
The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you, and all the things that you do. I'm so in love with you. It sounds so stupid now. What I am trying to do, what I am trying to do, what I am trying to do is say I love you.
So here's the little English lavender that we planted up front. It is the next day, so I'm happy to show you guys this stuff because I forgot yesterday. But I wanted to show you guys a little overview of everything. You guys can look this flower up because I just can't remember the name, but it starts with an L. But I got two of them. The white one and then the purple one. Cole kind of took the water hose yesterday when he was watering and got it a little too much, so the leaf got ruined. But these things are stunning. I think they're really different and pretty. And then here's the other one. So that's all we got back here so far. And then we'll go down to the shed and I'll show you guys that. Okay, so here are the zinnias. They're really small. I cannot wait. Hopefully they do okay down here. We just got to keep water on them. This is a marigold right here. I think they're going to be red marigolds this time because last year we had orange and yellow. And I'm not sure about the zinnias, what color they will be, because I thought they was like multicolored, but I don't really know. But that's what we planted, or that's what I planted all the way down through there. One of you guys knew what this plant was last year, but the deer will not eat this either. But it gets like purple flowers. It's pretty. And these come back every year. And then this is my lavender that died. I had to rip half of it out, but I love this lavender. It's really, really pretty. It does really good down here. And then the deer won't eat this either. This is dianthus, I think is what this is called. I'm probably saying it wrong. And yeah, so I cannot wait to see. Be sure to follow me on the vlog channel if you want to see updates on how the flowers are doing this summer, because I will give you guys little updates on that and stuff and show you guys. But yeah, be sure to check out my vlog channel if you have not, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.